Welcome back to Around the Rock Sports. I'm Marrie.
I'm Ashley Kaiser.
And I'm Joshua Peters. Let's jump right into women's basketball. The women's basketball team clinched a victory with a foul shot in the final half second of the game against Seton Hill Saturday. The final score was 64-63. This makes the Rock women's basketball overall record 8-17 and 6-13 in PSAC contests. Women will return to action this Saturday at Gannon University at 1 p.m. After the game, Aaron had the chance to talk to Leanne Gibson and head coach Bobby McGraw. Let's check it out.
So, you obviously had yourself a pretty good game. Shooting was a little bit of a struggle, but you still had 12 points and 14 boards. Going in, was that, you kind of been a double-double machine lately. Was that, your goal kind of getting yourself back into this PSAC battle?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just something that I expect to do now and, help out my team. It's something that I feel like I just have to get up and rebound, and the more I rebound, the more it kind of turns into offensive points at the same time, so just kind of goes hand in hand.
So Coach McGraw kind of said that last shot, which ended up winning the game, wasn't just the shot of the game, it was the shot of your career. Do you agree?
Yes, I 100% agree. This was the game that we needed to win to get into the PSAC tournament, so that by far was the biggest shot of my 4 years here.
Awesome. So can you just elaborate a little bit on that moment? I mean, Seton Hill called that timeout right before you took the shot. Mm-hmm. What was going through your head?
Don't miss. At least make one of them. Yeah. I knew he was going to call a timeout to try to ice me. I kind of expected that, and my teammates are super supportive, and Coach McGraw, he had 100% faith in me, and he knew that I was going to make it, so it kind of calmed me down a little bit, but you always have those nerves of, don't miss, you want to win the game.
You came in, Seton Hill's a little bit better. They were above 500, and last time you guys did lose by 6. Does it help splitting that season series?
Absolutely, especially when you start talking about the conference tournament, which we still have all intentions of battling our way into that thing. Then you start looking at tiebreakers. We dropped that game to Seton Hill today. It's basically an eliminator is what would have happened. Okay. Seton Hill now holds. They hold the tiebreaker. The first tiebreaker's head-to-head matchups. Okay. All right. So if they get us 2, it's over. We absolutely had to take care of business today, and we did.
Okay. So obviously the game was hard fought. It's just a 1-point win. What were you thinking in those final 3 minutes when they took the lead back?
That we were going to get the lead back ourselves. We had come too far. Kids had played too hard. There was no panic in their eyes, plain and simple. That's why I was so confident. I wasn't blowing smoke up the rear ends in that huddle at the end there. I just told them we've come too far. I promised them we were going to win this game. After the UPJ game, I assured them we were going to win this game. The other reporters said the same thing. So there was no fear in anybody's eyes. We knew they were going to make a run at some point in time today. They're a very high-powered offensive team. They're very well coached, very well disciplined. Those kids have incredible basketball IQ. So it's kind of like we were expecting a run. That's probably a better answer. We knew it was going to happen at some point in time. It just happened at a real bad time.
Yeah. So now you guys, looking forward, have a nice little break. You guys don't play again for another week.
Yeah. And
you're going to number 2 in the West.
Yep.
In Gannon. So you've already said it. You guys could beat anybody in this conference.
Absolutely.
So what is it going to take to beat Gannon next Saturday?
Tell you what, real simple, not taking a quarter off. And what I mean by that is when we play them here, and I'm not rounding up or down, we shoot 50% in the first quarter against Gannon. We shoot 50% in the second quarter against Gannon. We're tied at halftime. We go 2 of 13 in the third quarter. We're down 11 to start the fourth quarter, and it's a 1-point game with 5 minutes to go. We brought that thing all the way back. But once again, when you're playing a big team, well-coached, high IQ team, it takes a lot of energy and effort to bring that all the way back from 11-point deficit because we took the third quarter off. Gannon's a team, if we don't put 4 quarters together, we won't win. We will put 4 quarters together at Gannon.
The men's basketball team faced Seton Hill home this past Saturday, winning 58-50. Seton Hill was leading the game approaching the second half 29-24, but fell short as the Rock pushed past them. Micah Till led the team on both sides, earning 20 points for the Rock, along with 8 rebounds, 5 block shots, 4 steals, and 3 assists. This win for the Rock improves their record to 13-12 overall and 9-10 in the PSAC. The men will play their next game this Saturday at Gannon University at 3 p.m. We got the chance to talk to head coach Ian Greery after the game. Let's check it out.
So obviously you guys clinched a playoff spot today. What does that mean just to this team that you guys have been kind of in that middle, around 500, but you clinch the playoffs and you get to move on and play for that championship?
I think it's really big because, if you get into the conference tournament, anything can happen. So one of our goals, and we fought through a lot of adversity this year, so I'm happy for the team to finally clinch the berth. But I don't think that is any type of satisfaction. Those weren't all of our goals this year, and we still got to work towards it and try to win each game we're playing in.
Right. So it seemed today the team really focused on everything but scoring. I mean, you had some double-digit points, but your rebounds, your steals, your blocks, everybody was kind of participating. Was that kind of the game plan going in?
Well, we didn't shoot the ball particularly well. I don't have the numbers. I know we were 0 of 9 from 3.5. I think we finished 2 of 16 or 2 of 18. So we definitely got to work on stepping in and getting in better position before the catch to make some shots. But we talk about playing hard and doing the intangibles, regardless of if the ball's going through the basket or not. So what I liked today was the pressure, ball pressure was better, and then guys were hustling around, getting on the ground for loose balls. So I think that was the key more than anything, was just playing hard.
So up next is Gannon, who has a similar record to you, and you guys also have a week to prepare for that. Last time, unfortunately, you lost to them, so what's going to turn around, especially winning a couple in a row, beating some good teams in Seton Hill and Johnstown, to go ahead and win on the road in Gannon?
Gannon's a good team. They're big, they're physical. I think their physicality bothered us in the first meeting, and they mixed up some defenses. They gave us some different looks, and it was similar to today, actually. The game here had a lot of similarities. We just did not shoot the ball well. So we gotta go back and look at what they did and how that affected us, and we gotta make some adjustments going into the game on Saturday.
This past weekend, the men and women's indoor track team traveled to Kent State University for the 2-day Doug Raymond National Qualifier. Dylan Columby was the sole victor Saturday as he won the pole vault with his season-high 4.45 meter clearance. The men combined for a total of 18 PSAC marks. Reagan Hess recorded the only NCAA mark on the day as she finished second in the long jump with a 5.75 meter leap. The women combined for a total of 22 PSAC marks. The team will travel back to Edinburgh University for the Edinburgh Last Chance meet this Friday. Now, let's toss it over to Christine at the ice ring.
The Sifrock men's club hockey team played 2 games this past weekend against Pitt and IUP. Both of these games ended in losses. SRU's club hockey team had 5 periods where they were not able to score any goals. However, towards the end of the game against Pitt, Jamie Morrow scored and made the final score of the game 8-1, saving them from back-to-back shutouts. This Friday, the men's club hockey team will be traveling to West Virginia University. Sifrock won 6-3 the last time the 2 teams matched up. And that's all from me. Now back to the desk.
Well, that's all we have for you this week.
Make sure to tune in again on March 2nd for the next episode of Around the Rock Sports.
Also, don't forget to check out the next SJA update on Tuesday, February 25th at 7:30.
From the Maltby TV studio here in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, this has been Around the Rock Sports.